Greetings and salutations, my Fortnite friends. Who wants to see an exploding house victory royale? Well, if you can sit through this match, you will see exactly that at the end. That's a beautiful sunset in the horizon. We got Scuba Jonesy here in the Battle Bus lobby. Oh, and look at that. Looks like Mount Fuji. I went to see Mount Fuji in 2010. Such a wonderful time. It was spring, and there was greenery everywhere, and we went through a tunnel, which went through another mountain, and on the other side of that mountain, when we emerged, it was like a winter wonderland. Snow everywhere. It was unbelievable. We actually had to stop at a gas station and get chains for the tires, so that we could actually drive up to the hotel near Mount Fuji. I can't wait to go back there sometime in my lifetime. Alright, let's cap off this hole they've made in the helipad. And we are going to start off at Steamy Stacks. On this account, that is the very last challenge that remains. Not a lot of people go into Steamy Stacks this season, but hopefully we could run into someone. We'll see when we get there. That's how most trips start out. You have a plan, and then let's see when we get there. Well, at least my back bling matches my glider. We are descending. Apparently my scuba gear is the exact same color as the emblems on the stacks. Okay, I like landing on this rooftop. You could always grab a quick weapon. Entered Steamy Stacks. Yes, purple is the theme color for Steamy Stacks, so I am dressed appropriately. Steamy Stacks challenges eliminations at Steamy Stacks 0/3. That's a big fat 0, my friends. I have not run into anyone here yet on this account. Alright, we are almost battle ready. Looks like we're cleaning up on the medkits. Submachine gun. Does that mean it looks like a submarine sandwich? Yes, this gun shoots pickles and tomatoes and cucumbers. Please duck. Been a while since I've been to Subway. Just getting all the chests while we're waiting for another opponent to emerge. Wonder what sort of operations go on here in these cubicles here. I used to sit in a cubicle many years ago, and people used to throw things over the top of the walls. It's kind of funny. I got my paycheck once in quarters. Got a kick out of that. That was a fun company to work for. Alright, let's go back on the roof and get a better vantage point. My mother refers to this as a vista point, because there's many wonderful things to see on the vista. There's some houses. Nope, not seeing anyone here. Purple is the color of royalty. When I was a kid, I had a purple bike with a banana seat. Looks like 50 players have been eliminated, and I have not run into a single one of them. It's very lonely here at Steamy Stacks. I just long for a good conversation, maybe a good gunfight. Someone to throw my grenades at. Stuck here at Steamy Stacks all by myself. It's very hard to do this challenge if there's no one to shoot at. Alright, let's go in here. Every time I see that locker, it reminds me of a locker I assembled years ago. It was all warped, so I had to take a a rubber mallet and kind of bend it into shape as I was putting it together. I put together a lot of store fixtures in my time. Good times. Nothing like putting together a nice Z-rack. Alright, looks like this place is deserted. A virtual ghost town. Who remembers that song by the Specials? Ghost Town. Boy, that's a nice jam. And the three singers from the Specials actually went on to form another band called Fun Boy 3 in the 80s. Love that band. If you guys want to hear some great singing, Fun Boy 3, look it up. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. That's a nice painting you got there in your office there, sir. Was that a Xerox copier? There is no one here. Zilch. Just running around, looking for someone to shoot at. I don't think we are going to find that special someone. Who wants to be my first elimination of this game? You? You? Maybe you? Hello? Anybody there? Nobody? Reminds me of that Peanuts special. Remember Charlie Brown and Snoopy? Where Charlie Brown, I guess he's keeping watch, night watch, and he keeps going out the front door going, 1 o'clock. I can't remember how it goes. But I remember it's the one where I think Snoopy leaves or something. Goes to visit his cousin Spike. Used to love watching those cartoons. Boy, we're going to just spend the rest of the game here at Steamy Stacks looking for someone. Hello? Anybody there? Crickets. Alright, let's just get a high vantage point one more time again. See if we can't see anyone. There's FN radio at the top of the hill to the right. And there's a very interesting island in front of me with coral structures. Reminds me of Coral Cove. Any relation? Maybe it's distant cousin on the east side of the map. Alright, let's see. Whole lot of nothing going on here. Yeah, for kicks, I'll put my assault rifle in number 1 position. I do like the assault rifles up front. There's number 4. Nope, I think we're going to have to just get on out of here. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Survivor 2. Well, I'm glad you guys could see that. I'm just kidding, of course. I wish I could have shown you something a little bit more exciting there. Alright, let's go towards FN Station on the hill. There's that slurp truck, which is still there from last season. That was a great slurp truck to hit with your choppa as you were leaving the yacht and in the storm. A little health / shield boost. Alright, we're going to go to Frenzy Farm here, as indicated by the sign. But first, we'll break up this nice new car with a sunroof. I'm not a fan of sunroofs. Or convertibles. I like the shade. Alright, look at this. This is a Marauders. Is it a spaceship? I have noticed in a few games that they just drop in from out of the sky at various points of the map. And that is the remains of their little spaceship, or maybe it's a pod. Looks kind of small. and uncomfortable. Hopefully the Marauders don't have claustrophobia. Alright, we are just playing around here. Not doing a lot of anything. Harvesting. Looting chests. Rifling through ammo boxes. All that good stuff. There's the orchard. Alright. Yeah, not doing a lot here. I'll tell you, the smartest thing I did in this game is right here. Where I kept those grenades. All 6 of them. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I win the match. With 3 magic grenades. And just breaking up all these shelves here. You won't need those, the storm's coming. Ah, maybe I should have picked out a magazine before I broke up the rack. Just doing a last minute harvest. It's funny, I'm at the orchard and I'm harvesting metal. So what kind of metal do you guys grow here? Steel, copper, bronze? I do love those punch cards, I will say that. I do believe that those have replaced the daily challenges. So it's like getting all your daily challenges up front, and you could just do them at your own pace. If you want to whip them all off in the first week, go to it. I don't see anyone anywhere. I'm checking both horizons. Alright, let's get up this hill here. It's a great vista point. It's a great place to snipe if you have a sniper rifle. Haven't done too much sniping yet this season. I feel like the sniper rifles are a little bit weaker and wonky compared to last season. I haven't seen a rocket launcher in a while too. You know, I can't even remember if those are still in the game. Same with the miniguns. Did some serious damage with those bad boys last season. I always like to kick that soccer ball. Just zipping on out of here. Oh, you have entered Frenzy Farm. It's official. You know, life down on the farm, it's just really simple and relaxing. A lot of hard work, but it's good for the soul. Alright, these bounce pads are really coming in handy right now. I'm so glad I grabbed them. Did I say bounce pads? I meant to say crash pads. Don't mind my vernacular, folks. New landmark, Risky Rails. I wonder if they'll be showing any movies on this screen this year. Looks like it's mossed over at the top. Alright, I guess we are going to go to this restaurant. Floating restaurant. Is it Cap'n Shack? Cap'n Carp? Crab Shack? What is it? No, it's Fortilla Flier. I love these floating restaurants. I wonder what kind of fish is on the menu today. Maybe flopper, slurpfish, Survivor 3. So I've run into nobody, not one single player this entire game. That's something else, ain't it? I leave my mark here. No one will probably see it. Look at this. Little AC. That's interesting. I wanted to get close to it and see if it would do any damage to my player. It's interesting putting the AC unit right next to the freezer. Oh, who's this on the bed? Haha, it's Buttons the bear. Just hanging out. Let's see if I can't upgrade a weapon while I'm here. Grade to gold. Apparently that is a quick challenge on the punch card. Alright, let's mosey on out of here. Folks, I apologize. I'm trying to run into someone. I'm just not running into anybody. Ah, there's a boy right there. B-U-O-Y, that is. There's Salty Springs to the left. And unless if someone has already taken it, another slurp truck is dead ahead. Oh, there's someone in a choppa. We are at the Red Steel Bridge. This bridge is made out of steel, and it's red. It's a great place to sit for a second and collect my thoughts. Looks like someone already took the slurp tank from that slurp truck. Not that I need it. I was just curious. Looks like the choppa is hovering over there. There's 5 players left in the game. At this point, I'm thinking, how funny would it be to get a victory royale and I've run into nobody? Just doesn't seem deserved at this point. Although I have been trying to run into people. Boy, this vehicle here is great cover, I might add. Whoever left it here, thank you. Alright, we're going to keep moving forward towards the end of the match. There's only 3 people left now. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Scuba Jonesy is very excited. His heart rate has gone through the roof. It is now time to plot out my endgame strategy. As you can see in my loadout, I have a blue assault rifle, a green submachine gun, grenades, a harpoon gun, and 2 medkits. Now, as this match is called the Exploding House Victory Royale, the grenades are going to be my key weapon here. We're going to first go in this shack. I believe there is an XP coin, a green one. I may have already collected it at one point. And let's move in. Hey, look at that. That was a Marauder spaceship. It just fell from the sky. At this point, I was thinking, are the Marauders going to come into play at the end of this game? Alright, there's the house. We're going to explode it. 3 grenades is all it takes. 1, 2, 3. Kaboom! Victory Royale! Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that ending. I am so sorry that the rest of the match wasn't more interesting. Scuba Jonesy's very excited here. This is actually my first Victory Royale of Season 3. We're going to stick around a little bit here and collect my Victory Royale umbrella. I believe it's called the Fortilla Flier. We'll see that in just a minute here. Loading screen. And voila! Congratulations! You earned a Victory Royale, the Fortilla Flier. Here's Deep Dive. And I also unlocked Waterfall. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Nothing like an exploding house, I always say. Please subscribe to my channel and have a great Fort weekend.